Most people believe their financial problems come from a lack of money, but the real problem is something far more dangerous. A hidden script running in their mind. You didn't consciously write this script. It was written for you by childhood, family, culture, and early experiences with money. And just like a movie script controls what actors say and do, your money script quietly controls your financial behavior. It decides how you spend, save, invest, and even how much wealth you believe you deserve. The strange part is that most people never realize this script exists. They simply assume their decisions are rational. But behavioral finance research shows something surprising. Many financial decisions are not logical at all. They are emotional patterns learned long ago. In fact, psychologists have identified several common money scripts that shape how people interact with wealth. And depending on which script is running in your mind, it could either build your wealth or slowly sabotage it. The first script is called money avoidance. This is the belief that money is somehow bad, corrupt, or morally wrong. People with this script often associate wealth with greed or selfishness. So even when opportunities appear, they unconsciously push money away. They might undercharge for their work. They might avoid investing or negotiating for higher pay. And over time, this script quietly limits their financial growth, not because they lack intelligence, but because they believe wealth conflicts with their identity. The second script is money worship. This is the belief that more money will solve all problems. People with this script believe happiness is always just one paycheck away, so they constantly chase more income, more success, more wealth. But the problem is that the finish line keeps moving, because money alone cannot solve emotional dissatisfaction. Then there is the third script, money status. This script ties self-worth to visible wealth. People driven by this script often measure their value by comparison. They spend not to build wealth, but to signal success. This is why some of the highest earners still live paycheck to paycheck, because the money isn't building assets, it's maintaining appearances. Finally, there is the fourth script, money vigilance. This one sounds responsible, but it has its own trap. People with this script are extremely cautious with money. They save aggressively and avoid financial risks. While discipline is valuable, excessive vigilance can create constant financial anxiety. Even wealthy individuals with this script often feel perpetually insecure. And this reveals something profound about money psychology. Financial success is not only about strategy, it's about self-awareness. But here's the most important question. How do you know which money script is controlling your decisions? Because the most dangerous script is not the wrong one. The most dangerous script is the one you don't realize you're following. So how do you discover the money script running your life? The answer is surprisingly simple. Look at your financial patterns. Patterns reveal beliefs, and beliefs reveal the script. For example, imagine someone who constantly says, money changes people, or rich people are greedy. Those beliefs often create a money avoidance script. Without realizing it, the person rejects opportunities that could increase their wealth. Now imagine someone who constantly thinks, once I make more money, everything will be better. That belief fuels money worship. They chase income relentlessly, but satisfaction always stays just out of reach. Or consider someone who constantly compares themselves to others. Their spending becomes a signal of success. This creates the money status script, where financial decisions are driven by comparison rather than strategy. And then there are those who constantly worry about losing money, even when they are financially stable. This is the money vigilance script. It protects wealth, but can also trap people in fear. Here's the key insight most people miss. Your financial behavior is rarely about money itself. It's about the meaning you attach to money. And that meaning was written long before you earned your first paycheck. But here's the powerful part. Scripts can be rewritten. Because once you see the script, it stops controlling you unconsciously. Awareness turns automatic behavior into deliberate choice. Instead of asking, how do I make more money? A better question is, what do I believe about money? Because the investors who build real wealth don't just study markets, they study themselves. They understand that fear, status, greed, and insecurity shape financial decisions, and mastering money requires mastering those emotions. This is why two people can earn the same income, yet end up in completely different financial futures. One is following a script of fear or status. The other is following a script of awareness and strategy. So the next time you make a financial decision, pause for a moment. Ask yourself a simple question. Is this decision coming from logic or from my script? Because once you start noticing your script, you begin to rewrite it. And when your script changes, your financial future changes with it. Because wealth is not only built in the market, it is built in the mind. And the investors who understand this secret gain an advantage most people never see. They stop fighting money and start understanding themselves. This is the foundation of cognitive capital, where the most important investment is the one you make in your own thinking.